Listen, kid. Listen, kid. If you want to make it in this town, almost lost my cigarette there. If you want to make it in this town, there's only a few rules you have to abide by. And I'll teach them to you. But here's the thing. I don't know if you have what it takes. Okay, because that's number one. If you don't have what it takes from the get-go, right from the start, then you're just asking yourself for a whole world of trouble. You know what I'm saying? You get me. You got me good. So if you're still with me, the point of this broadcast is I'm going to teach you how to be famous. And there's only three things you got to do. Okay, it's pretty damn simple if you ask me. All right, here's what you got to do. You got to go down to your local liquor store. Okay, and and look for the sketchiest guy in there. Preferably during the wee hours. God knows when kind of thing, 2 a.m., right when the slime balls begin to, pop out, the ones your mother used to warn you about. And then you walk up to one of these slime balls, and you play it cool, obviously, play it cool, and then you just go up to him and you be like, yeah, hey, I'd like to buy some drugs, some illegal drugs, and you say that very loud and clearly so that they understand, and because you don't want to miscommunicate during a drug deal, and so you do this, and at this time you'll promptly be eliminated from life naturally, or they'll run away. It depends, fight or flight depends, if they're a pussy or not, I guess. That's not PG. That's not YouTube friendly. I mean, we'll bleep that out. Johnny, bleep that out. All right. Johnny, Jamie. That's sorry. My bad. Jamie's gonna take care of it. Jamie, bleep that out, would you? I need a Jamie, okay? Because Joe Rogan's got a Jamie. Everybody needs a fucking Jamie. All right. You need somebody to cut out your mistakes from the internet and your video logs, your vlogs. I think is that what the kids are calling it these days? Very clever. They shorten everything. That's what I like about kids these days. They shorten shit. It's straight and to the point, and and sometimes not to the sometimes not to the point, because sometimes it's just acronyms, and it could stand for literally anything. But fuck you. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to be updated with the fucking acronyms booklet this week. And and the fucking jargon and slang and all that. And don't get me wrong, I like to be hip and groovy and jive with the best of them. But goodness gracious, now we're entering strange territory, folks. Very strange territory. I don't know if I can handle it. But anyways, so back to being famous. What was the first thing? Go to a drugstore, ask a guy for drugs, illegal drugs. No, that's not. That was incorrect. It's for another video. What you need to do if you want to become famous is very simple, actually. It's very simple. Number one, you have to tap into the creative Akashic field, the field of everything, the now, the spirit realm, as it were. And you got to do this. That's what artists do. It's interacting with that nether realm. That nether region. That sounds perverted. Never mind. What I'm trying to say is, artists are supposed to be communicating on the precipice of. The Philosopher's Stones on the other side of the fence or some shit, and they're, describing what it looks like. Point being, they are like, to me, the ideal artist is like a shaman, he's like this mystical interpreter of the other side, as it were. And that's what I think about. That's what I think art's really about. But that's not even on the list of the three things. So finally, I'm gonna get to the fucking three things you gotta know. You ready? You've been listening. I know I'm fucking with you. And I enjoy fucking with people. But I'm just glad you're still here with me at this point. If you are still with me, congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a blowjob if you can do it. It's very difficult. I hear you have to actually get a rib removed. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I've seen many things abroad. That is not one of them. Although there was that time in India, and that bloke definitely had a deformity. Okay, because you're not supposed to be able to do that. But aside from the point, the three points, the three ways you get into Hollywood, it's very simple. Okay, kid? Do a lot of drugs. Booze, alcohol, that always helps. Drugs, alcohol. Get an agent. Agent always helps, in the biz, connect you to shit. Cocaine, lots of cocaine. Hang out at nightclubs, hit places, dress nice. Not like this, obviously. I just climbed out of a dumpster, so this is just casual wear. I like to call it casual wear. This isn't even my cigarette. I actually stole it from a bum this morning. Well, I didn't really steal it. I sort of did. I mean, he was asleep, and the cigarette was kind of like, it was all soggy, and I was like, he's not using it, so reduce, reuse, recycle. You know what I mean? Try to save the planet here. What are you gonna fucking accuse me of? You fucking judge me? You fucking fuck you. Okay. So what was he talking about? The three fundamentals. So it's drugs, it's alcohol, pussy. No, that's what you get when you become famous. Never mind. Those are the three things you get when you become famous. So then there's what else is there? There's damn it. How do you become famous? I don't know. I feel like there's the art form shit. But I really think it's just drugs, rock and roll. You try to tap into some, like I said, the Akashic field or some shit. You take some acid. You go on a journey. You find God. You do what you do with wheat thins. You know what I mean? And then once you've had your experience on the other side, once you've died and been reborn, gone to heaven and all that shit, that's when you come back and you share your creation or your inspiration or discovery or whatever, newfound knowledge or wisdom, beauty, etc., etc. And then you share that with the world. So that's how you become that's how you become the next fucking big thing. Okay, that's the fucking secret, all right? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of push groups. There's propaganda. There's this, there's that. There's bands that are just shoved in your face. And like back in the '80s, like all the fucking music. The producers were just doing lines and lines of coke. So they were just like just signing off all the techno dance music shit. You know what I mean? So that's why we had that shitty shit for so long in the airwaves. Did I get to my points? Do you know how to be famous yet? I don't know. Is there a secret? I don't think there's a secret. I don't. At this point, I believe in myself. To quote Ferris Bueller, who was quoting John Lennon or something like that. And yeah. So, fuck it. I'm doing Beatles references. That was off the top. It's not like me. More of the Stones guy.